Alright guys, so now let's continue on our 29 days 29 education, which is going to be day 16. So day 16 is going to be something different. Day 16, let's talk about fresh breakout, the technique that I use, and as well as the indicator. Okay, so I will definitely want you guys to be using it correctly. I want you guys to always make profits from it, so please learn how to use it. Okay, so now let's talk about the steps. Alright, the steps. So number one is to understand what is your fresh breakout. So your fresh breakout is going to be like this, okay, and like this. So this is going to be a fresh breakout for sells, and this is going to be your fresh breakout for buys. Okay, so when price comes in, you're going to enter. When price comes in, you're going to enter. But how are you going to get your entries, right? So you may ask. So then let's talk into the second step, okay, which to use which time frames. Okay, so I highly suggest that you use daily, H4, and also as your H1. You need to use these time frames because it's really important. Okay, and secondly, how are you going to use it? How to use it. Okay, so when you have your fresh breakouts, let's say for this example, I'm going to use it as my sells. When price comes into my zone, I'll be using my indicator to look for my entries. I'll be using my indicator to look for entries. Indicator to look for entries. Okay, it's going to be that simple. Let me show it to you how it's going to be done. All right. So now let's go through the first step, which is step 1, the time frame. The time frame will be daily, H4 or H1. So you can use these time frames, okay? And the second step, step 2, is to identify your fresh breakout. Okay? And final step is the final step is definitely going to be indicator for entries. Okay, so first let's take a look. I have one example for you right now, and for this example I'm going to be using H4. For this example, I'm going to be using H4 time frame. And if you look carefully, we have a fresh breakout for buys, right? So the fresh breakout buys goes this way. So when price comes in, you look for your buys. Okay? So when price comes into your zone, you can stand by to look for your entries using the indicator. Okay, so what you can do is, first you have to mark your fresh breakout, and then second, you will need to go to your lower time frames, to your M1. Okay, and you need to turn on the indicator, go to your AKH candlesticks. And as you can see, when price came into your zone, you have the buys, which is this one. Okay, so that is how you mix fresh breakout plus with the indicator. Okay, that will help to support your answers and for you to help look for your setups and your entries. Okay, so now let me help you look for another setup. I'm going to go back to my candlestick and I'm going to go back to H4. I'm going to turn off my indicator. I'm going to look for sells now this time around. Okay, so what I do is I go into my line chart. That's the first step. And let's take a look for sells here. So check this out. We have somewhere around, okay, we have it here. So we have a nice fresh breakout for sells. This is going to be the fresh breakout. So what you want to be doing is you want to be marking your sells. Okay, so exactly what I'm doing right now for you guys. You're marking it and you turn on your indicator, go to your Heikin Asian and go to your lower time frames. So sometimes it's best for you to always look at all the details of it. And for example, where is the cells? Come on. Okay, there we go. So this is the cells, right? So that is your zone. So this purple color is your zone. So when price came back into your zone, so this is the price that came back, right? So once the price comes into your zone, you want to be looking for your sells. That is how it helps, right? You meaning to say, you don't just simply enter as a sell here. What if the price continues going up, right? It will hit your stop loss. So that's the benefit of the indicator. It will help you to boost it up or get you more profits. That's it. Okay, so this is how you can manage to get yourselves. So I wish you guys all the best, and I want you guys to do better as well. And for me, that's pretty much about it regarding on how to use the indicator and also the technique on the fresh breakout. Okay, so make sure you go on your step 1, then go to your second step, and then you can go into your final step. Okay, I wish you guys all the best, and I'll see you guys on day 70.